Hello and welcome back to the channel. I just got back from Acme and honestly I don't know where to start. It's just there's so much going through my head from the weekend. So let's start off with don't forget about my sponsor, Zforce Modelworx. If you type in rate 10 you get 10% off of all his products. I actually got to physically meet Ryan at the show this weekend. Got to see him and his wife, and we had a great time, and it was really good. So looking forward to some things that we've got coming up. Also, if you don't get enough of me on my channel, don't forget I'm also on the Model Car Enthusiast podcast on the Lucas C channel on Spotify. So don't forget, you can go see me there. So I've been thinking about where I'm gonna start, and I don't know where to start. Let's start with my chips. I got a couple poker chips. I got two from Scale Rider. I got two from them, which I'm really happy. Those guys, they came in from the West Coast, and they had some phenomenal paint jobs. Just incredible paint jobs. It was unbelievable. We got one from Mike's Model Cars. I really appreciate the poker chips, and also got one from Star City Scale Modeling. So that's it for poker chips. I got a ton of I met so many people. This is my first big show where I have been on YouTube. So I met so many people, came up to me and introduced me to themselves, and had a lot of great conversations, and it was just, my head's still spinning. It was crazy. It was just phenomenal. So I got a couple stickers. I got Model Car Garage has a sticker. I got a sticker from them. The Diversified Scales, I got one from them. Harvey's Hot Rods and Model Cars, I got a sticker from them. I got a couple from Masterpieces. And here's his other one. Armando, he had a lot of the lowrider paint jobs from out west. I'm pretty sure he's from out west. His paint was just, like I said, just crazy. JPS Customs, I got a sticker from them. That's a really nice sticker. I got a koozie from Model Car Garage. And let's see. Then I got these cards from Scott Rory Art and Illustration. He gave me two different ones. He does like art. I think he paints in all kinds of mediums. So he wasn't just doing like pastels or nothing. So he does all kinds of mediums. That was kind of cool. I got to meet him. And so I got to meet him. D&M Scale Hobbies, Dean and Melissa Durham. I got to meet them. They gave me a card. Sam's Model Mayhem. And I tried to have everybody, I'm so bad with names. I tried to have everybody write their names on the back. So that's Sam Baldwin. So yeah. Vision 124. I not only got a cool card from him, he gave me 3. These are stickers, I think. No, that's another card. That one is another card. And then he gave me this cool, that's a sticker. That one's a sticker. That one's cool. And George Ramos, I got to talk to him a little bit. Very nice guy. Really liked his stuff. Harvey's Hot Rods and Model Cars. I got one from him. SJ Lottery Models. Scott Jackson. I got a card from him. Mike's Model Cars. Mike Hall. I got a card from him. Rick Zenick. Skeletal Remains. Got a card from him, and I got a skeleton. He was handing out skeletons. I got a skeleton too. He was cool. Craig's Corner, of course. Craig Wood. He actually won. He was in the top 10. He won an award for his Bigfoot model. That was pretty cool. He's a really cool guy. Got to meet him, talk to him for a little bit. And then the bearded guy, Jeff Lawless. I got a card from him. TJ's modeling bench, got a card from TJ. He was a really nice guy. I got to talk to him for quite a while. And Half-Ass Model Garage, and that's Norman Langlois. Got to meet him. And then Bench Racing Garage, got to meet him, and that's Bob Falpa. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not sure if I did or not. And then I also met one team. I didn't get his card, but One Team Garage, Edgar Cole was there. And also Scale Riders. He's the one that puts out a lot of videos from out west, Edgar. He was there also. I didn't get a card, but I did get to talk to him for a while. That was pretty cool. Thinking who else. I talked to so many people. I'm so bad with names, but man, had a wonderful time just hanging out. And I was successful. Well, I think I was successful in videoing all the vendor area, and I videoed the model car area, but I did it a little early when it wasn't crowded, so I apologize. I probably did not get every car there because some of them weren't even out yet, but I tried to do it first, so I made sure that I did it, because if I didn't, you know how I am, I probably wouldn't have done it. So I do have that. I will be going over with Manny to put that together. I don't know if he's going to have time this week or not. So I think he's having a busy week this week, but we will do our best. And if not, we'll have it probably out next week. But yeah, lots of, man, I talked to so many people, and I'm not one for showing what I got, but I did get a couple things that were, I like oddball stuff. So I got a couple oddball things, and I am gonna show a couple of those just because they're kind of cool. So Matt's Model Cars and More. Matt is also sponsored by Zforce, and so he has a 3D filament printer. So he gave me this, it's a 3D printed, filament printed early gas tank. So I think I'm gonna build this. I gotta do some research. I don't know. Again, I think that's a vent pipe. I don't know if that goes up or down. Maybe you guys would know before I go research it. I would think it would go down, but I could be wrong. I'll have to check it out. And of course, I think this goes in here like this. Nope, probably the other way. Probably this way. And he gave me two different kinds of filler hoses, filler necks. I don't know what you would call them. I don't even know how they go in there. Maybe it's just the one will fit in there. Anyway, I'll have to work on that. I'll have to attach a hose to it and everything, but I'll have to do a little research and decide on what one I want to do. And I'll probably make my own decals for this. We'll go through that when I get around to doing that. So that was kind of cool. So I like that. And then I wanted to get Lazy Custom Models. I had a set of their 3D mirrors on my shop truck that everybody liked, and everybody kept asking about them. And here's his card. But he prints a lot of like oddball stuff, and you know I like oddball stuff, so I think the older I get, the more I like oddball stuff. So let's just look at some of the stuff that he got. So he's got this cooler with photo etch. It's a little cooler with photo etch. So it's like, yeah, who doesn't want a cooler with photo etch? So I got that. That's kind of cool. Got a lawn chair, which I'm going to paint with Rust-Oleum because that's what I'm told Rust-Oleum is for. So I got a lawn chair. We'll be painting that with Rust-Oleum. I got a fishing rod and reel, and it actually survived the trip home. So I'm going to be probably doing that. And I got like a Mr. Coffee brewer, because, you know, I like coffee. Gotta have a coffee brewer. And I got a toilet. I think I'm gonna use it. I think I might use it for a seat, like in one of my vans. I think that's gonna be my driver's seat. I guess I should have got two so I can put them on both sides. Might have to get another one. So, or I might use it for something else. But I think it'd be cool in a van using it as a driver's seat. And I got a garbage bag. Like, who doesn't want a garbage bag? So that was pretty cool. So that's it for my resin goofy things to play around with. I like playing around with this stuff. And I had this, I have to tell you, I had this for my blazer. I got that cooler that I have, and I've added ice cubes and stuff to it. I dropped it the other week, putting it back into the case with the model, and broke the hinge on it, and I lost some ice cubes, and I couldn't find it. It actually fell behind my metal paint rack and actually went into the paint rack. So I had to pull 3/4 of the paint cans out just to find it. So I found it, repaired it, took it to the show at Acme. And when I was putting it in the box to bring it home, I dropped it. I actually dropped it and lost half my ice cubes and broke the hinge again, of course. And it's just like, so I have to fix it again. I just put it up there. I'm kind of like mad. It's like twice. 2 times I dropped that thing. I don't get it. One thing I did get, I've been, you know, I got some of the markers, AK markers in the past. So they had a smaller, I'm not buying a whole big thing of them like some people have done. So these are full metal. I got gunmetal, silver, gold, bronze, copper, and brass. I thought they'd be interesting. So I'm gonna see how they work. For like little stuff. I probably won't be doing big stuff with them, but I thought I'd give them a try. So I did invest in a couple of those. I think they were like 17 bucks. So I did invest in that. And then, as I were packing up, you're not going to believe this. My good friend, Marcos Cruz from the Mama's Boys, he handed me something. He handed me a car. And I could not believe he gave this to me, and he wouldn't take nothing in return. But somewhere down the road, we're gonna do something up for him. But he gave me this, and I know everybody has seen it before, but he gave it to me. I couldn't believe it. He gave me his '69 Chevelle. So hang on, we're gonna take a look at this. So hold on, I'm gonna go get my little spinny thing. Also, I forgot, Zforce has new stickers. Pretty cool. Gotta get some. Order some stuff, you get one. So I still am amazed that he gave this to me. Let's and I was actually gonna, I have one started and I was gonna paint it this color, but now since I got one this color, I'm gonna have to switch colors. Let me lower the camera a little bit on this. Cruz is an amazing builder. I can't believe he gave this to me. This is just like, this thing is beautiful. He's got his wheels and tires. He has whatever his process of doing, because these are stainless. These trim rings and the caps are stainless, except for the very cap is or I'm sorry, the back of this. It's a flat cap with a derby cover, and the derby cover is pot metal cast, but the trim or the actual flat ring on the bottom is stainless, and he's got that color down perfect. And of course he shows how he does his vinyl top method. So he added this chrome across here. He corrected there's a problem with these little tail panels corners. He's fixed those. He's just an incredible builder and painter. And I am honored to have this car in my collection. It's gorgeous. I like the green on green because it's different. I think the hood comes off on this. I'm half afraid to touch it. Well, let's look at the bottom first. Oh, there it comes. Some of his stuff is very similar to my style. We have similar tastes. But very, very nice, clean build. Again, not overstated. Looks like he's got little door locks, homemade door locks on it here. Right here, he's got little door locks made. I love the way he did the two-tone interior to match the outside of the car. He's got a fuel line on it. He's got the brake booster hose on it. That's a good idea. I never did that to mine. I've added some of the lines, but I never added that brake booster. That's a good idea. He's got the PVC hose on it. It's really nice build. He's such a clean builder. I show the front of that. Very, very nice. Oops. That's all I need to do is break it. Break it live on video. That'd be great. But I am so proud to have this in my collection. This is my third cruise. We should look at the other ones while we're looking at them. Let's do that. Let's look at all three of them. Well, I got you. Nah, let's wait. We'll wait. I'll do a separate video on that. We're already a little bit long on this one, but so that's basically again, I'm still trying to absorb everything that happened at Acme. It was a wonderful show. It was great getting to see everybody. There was like, I bet there was at least, there had to be 20, 25 YouTubers there at Acme. I don't know what the count was, but it was a lot of them there. There was a lot of people there. It was a really nice show. The quality, it's one of the best shows that I've been to where the quality standard is extremely high. Like, there's not too much out there that doesn't look like it could win at any of the smaller shows. It's just, but then there's that top level of guys that just like, you know, go up and above everybody else. Clay Kemp, who won the Best in Show with that Ford NASCAR that was like, the body was cut in half on it. It was just amazing. Just amazing. And again, like I said, the lowrider guys, their paint, it was just like, I'm pretty critical about paint, and I looked like, you know, that is so hard to do. That has got to be one of the most complex painting jobs that there is to do. And they were just so good at it. It's just, some of those cars were just amazing. It was just amazing to look at the paint on them. I stared at them forever. I was in there for forever staring at those cars. I kept going back to them because they were just so pretty. And lots of flake and candies and layers and just incredible paint jobs. And so, yep, so that's going to be it for today. So we'll get back to normal in a couple days and get some more videos out. But hopefully I'll have mine out for Friday, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We'll try, but I don't know. I'll have to talk to Manny. I think he's got a full plate this week. He's got a lot of stuff going on at work and stuff. So, but we'll check, and then we'll get back to you and let you know for sure. But that's going to be it for today on the Order Rake.